You're listening to The Manning Report with your host, James David Manning. The news behind the headlines.
I think right now the best person that can handle Donald Trump is Bernie Sanders. Now you said, Pastor Manning, yesterday you were talking about Bernie Sanders, socialism, and all that. You for Bernie Sanders? No. I'm not just giving an analysis. Bernie Sanders has passion. That boy believes in what he believes in socialism. He believes in Medicare for all. He believes in free college for all. It ain't just some kind of platform he's just putting up there, just to get people to vote for him. He don't really believe in. It's just something. Bernie Sanders believes that he's willing to go to death on that. He believes, and you can feel it when he talks. You don't feel nothing when Joe Biden. You don't feel nothing when he talks. There ain't nothing coming from him. Bernie Sanders, on the other hand, Bernie Sanders, I think, will mop the floor with Donald Trump. I'm sure he would. And Trump better hope that Bernie Sanders is not the nominee. Bernie Sanders got a lot of liberal things about him, which would prevent me from being able to, latch on to him. But I think he's the only one right now of all the people I see out there that can take on Trump. Now, I think that not only Bernie Sanders can take him on, but you know who else I think can take him on, who was already taking him on and whooped him? Elizabeth Warren. He called her Pocahontas. She beat the heck out of that. At one point in time, people were saying, well, she can't make it. She's faked her identity of being Native Americans, and the DNA test came back and all that. She survived it. She survived it, put it behind her. And though Trump tried to call her little Pocahontas, she said, you can't make that stick on me. You can't make that stick on me. I'm too good. Plus, she got a plan. So I think besides, if you're going to go down the scale of who can take on Tribulation Trump, first will be Bernie Sanders. Number two will be Elizabeth Warren. And surprisingly, as much as I have to say this, the third person, and ideally, who I think would probably do the best job, and he may emerge as the front runner ultimately, as people began to realize how weak Bernie Sanders is. Guess who the person is I'm getting ready to announce, who I think may emerge as the front runner and may get the Democrat nomination? That's Bill de Blasio, New York mayor. I said, Pastor, come on, I'm not even asking. Don't get crazy on me. Am I for Bill de Blasio? I'm not for any of these people. But Bill de Blasio has the statue, he has the fire in the belly, he's quick on his feet, he's from New York, he knows Trump. Not only that, but he's got powers right now to take down Trump Tower. And a lot of things that Trump has done, he can investigate them. He's got the power over the police department. He ought to fire the police chief that allowed Eric Garner to be choked to death when he cried out 11 times, I can't breathe, 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 I can't. He ought to fire that police chief, Bill de Blasio. And he very well may do it just to get the black vote. But not only that, Bill de Blasio got something else. He got a black wife. He got a Hamite woman that's his squeeze, and he got black children. Bill de Blasio may come out of the corner here and take on Tribulation Trump. And Trump is scared of de Blasio. Both of these boys have been raised up in New York City. This is going to be interesting. I'm not saying de Blasio is going to get the nomination, but I tell you what, if I was to place bets on, the reason why Bernie Sanders ain't going to get the nomination is because, generally JFA people are scared of the word socialism, even though it ain't nothing but what's going on right now. It's anti-Wall Street, anti-big banks, anti-1% of the people having 99% of the money. That's what socialism is. But these snagger-tooth people down there in barefoot country, Mississippi, been told that it's something bad. So Bernie Sanders probably won't get the nod. Elizabeth Warren, she may get it. First woman president, she stands in a real good position. And they tried to mar her, and for like 4 or 5 months, all you could hear was Pocahontas. But she beat it. She stood up, she beat it, and she beat Trump. She's already defeated him. But where are you? I'd keep my own Bill de Blasio. Kamala Harris ain't gonna get it. She just ain't gonna get it. I just don't think so. Maybe, the people are crazy. But already in South Carolina, where 53% of the vote down there is African American or black or Hamite, she's not registering in the double digits among African American. She don't really appeal to African American people. There's something about her that doesn't appeal to black folk. Now, Al Sharpton wants her and Pete Buttigieg to get together, and a lot of other leaders want her. They don't want Joe Biden, but she just doesn't appeal to African American people, and she's gonna need the African American vote. So Hamites is who they are. I see Bill de Blasio. You know, I'm just giving you my analysis of what I think is going on, and having watched that last night. This is a bit of a news blog we do, looking at spiritual wickedness in high places for the most part, making some observations about it and giving people a biblical foundation to the way of interpreting, rather than have Sean Hannity or Laura Ingraham or Janine Pirro or Anderson Cooper or Rachel Maddow or Don Lemon, Rush Limbaugh interpret what's going on in the world. You come to me and I'll tell you based on what the Word of God says. They'll just give you their worldly, sinful view. But the Manning Report will tell you what God has said, whether to say yea or nay, whether to go or to stay. You'll be led by the word of Almighty God. Come to the Manning Report on a daily basis to interpret the spiritual wickedness in high places, because there's plenty of it that's going on. And so I'm the Lord's servant, James David Righteous Rebel Manning, and I'm here to serve you with news and information.